Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Vickie with VJ Designs. I'm continuing on to part 3 of this Princess Flip-Flop journal. I have a lot of my elements cut out, ready to go, so you're not watching me cut paper and glue stuff, pretty much. So we just need to figure out where we want to put it. So I'm trying to do like an equal number of things in I have 3 signatures, so I've got 3 coloring pages, so I'll put 1 in each. This is for the younger girl. I've got some ready-made edges here with paper, torn paper, and I put some lace over the edges so they'll stick out just a little bit. And I cut out extra papers to make some tags and pockets and such. So, okay, just need to figure out where we want to put stuff. I think on this page, I will put one of these coloring pages. So, I'm trying to figure out if I should use, I think I'll use glue stick to put these down. This glue stick I use is Doris. For quite a while, I used, what was it? Scotch. And the Scotch brand. And then after 2020, I couldn't find it. I used to get the big tubes like that for pretty inexpensive, and that stuff worked really well. And then I couldn't find it, and then when I did find it, it was like $10 for one of these on Amazon. I'm like, no way. I'm not paying, I don't care how good it is, I'm not paying $10 for a tube of that. So then I went to the Amazon brand, which it's okay too. So then I bought, like, I think I bought a pack of a dozen of these. It was pretty inexpensive. And I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And actually it works really well. So I still have several sticks of it. And I gave some to my friend that was going to Arizona. And still have some left. So, okay, so there's the first page. I hope you guys are all doing well. We got like 2 inches of snow yesterday, and I was supposed to have Bible study today, and I canceled it just because I wasn't sure how much snow we were going to get and how the roads were going to be. Today, I live on a country road, and coming up the highway was pretty good, pretty clear because people, you know, traveling on the highway. But then when I got to our road, coming up to my road, it was very slick because there was still ice on the road from a few days ago when we got a little bit of snow, and it had frozen. And then it rained yesterday afternoon before it snowed, so it made it really slushy. So it was really slippery, and I just about crawled home. And it's about a 5.5 mile drive from when I turn off to the highway to my house. So yeah, it was slow going, but I made it. And so yeah. So I didn't know what it was going to be like today, and I didn't want people out in it if they didn't have to be. you know, and as it turned out, we only got about 2 inches, and it probably would have been fine, but, you know, anyway. So, let's see. I think, what am I going to do on this page? You know, this is, I think what I might do is put a belly band here. I cut this out and saved it. I think I'll put a belly band there and put some, like, I don't know, something behind it that would be intriguing. Behind it, but for now I will just glue this down to the page. I've had my glue sitting in my bottle there, my jar, for hours. And I picked it up and it works perfectly. So if you missed out on that tip I gave, probably one of my very first videos I did. This is what we learned at Paperganza. It's not my idea. I wish I'd come up with it. It's genius. But you just take a little jar or something, and it's starting to dry out. Put a paper towel on the bottom and you just get it wet. Okay? And then take your pin out of your glue and you turn it upside down on that wet paper towel. As long as you are crafting, it will not clog up on you. I promise. And now a few times I've forgotten and left it overnight. So of course it's going to dry out and it sticks to the paper towel. So you got to remember to take it out and put the pin in it at night. But anyway, it's a great tip. And I don't have to fight over that pin anymore, clogging up my glue if I leave it out. Okay, so this paper, I love it. I think what I'll do here, I want to put little pockets down here, and I'm not sure. This one here, I think I was going to fussy cut around these flowers. I'm not going to do that and put you through that torture. I will do that off camera. But I want to put some, I'm going to put that pocket. I'm going to fussy cut around these flowers and put that in the corner and make a pocket out of this. And I did print this on cardstock, so it's a little sturdier. I don't have to worry about backing it. So I'm going to leave that there so I remember what I was going to do. Not sure what I'm going to do here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's more fussy cutting and stuff involved. I think I'll wait. Well, I don't think I want to put that on that page. I don't want to cover that up. I'm only going to put 2 of these edges in each. Let's signature. I could put one on this page. So this page here sticks out a little bit more. I'm not sure why. When I put the cover on, it'll come over slightly, so it won't, well, it doesn't matter, but let's see. I think I'm going to put it here. And I like the lace. When I put lace and stuff on it, or cut edges, I like it to stick out just slightly so the lace will show when the book is closed. So I'm just going to go ahead and put, I'm not going to put it all the way to this edge right here because it's going to be sticking out. I don't want to get glue on the other pages. So see, when you have it over here on the other page, it's going to be sticking out a little bit. I want to get it up to the top of the page. Okay. Let's get that glued down. And that's going to be cute. Sometimes I only do partial. So I might put one here, the next one I would move down a little bit, and the next one, so you have, you know, you have them at different levels. So let's put one back here a little ways. But on this page. It's a pretty plain page. I want to make sure it's not, sticking way out further. That's about right there. And I'm just going to make a little mark up here where I want that to go. And I can erase that. Again, you want to kind of stay away right off the edge because you don't want it to, you don't want to have glue where you're gonna, you know, get on the next page underneath. So I want it to go right there down to here. Yep, that's good. I love this lace. I think I got a pretty good size roll of this. I think at a thrift store. It was like $3.99 or something. And it's beautiful lace. Okay, so go to the next signature. And where are we going to put this one? I think maybe here. Let's put it on the page with this princess. So I want to see where that's at when I close it. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Again, I'm going to make a little mark. Just want it barely to hang over. I'm loving this journal, and it has been a lot of printing of paper, and my printer started making lines on the paper. Luckily, I caught it had only done one, so I stopped it and had to print the heads. So that's a little process. And then you have to test it again and make sure, you know, it wasn't doing it anymore. So, and my ink is kind of running low, so I just ordered some more ink on Amazon. So I have the Eco Tank. I'll tell you, this printer is like the Energizer Bunny. It keeps going. And I thought I was going to have to get a new printer last year. Because the overflow tank inside, yeah, it was full and it wouldn't let me do anything. It kept saying, you know, that I had to contact a representative and take it in somewhere to a service place. There are none in Montana. Go figure. So I kept doing some research and found out, I found a YouTube video that showed me how to clean it, how to take it out, how to clean it, and the other thing is when you go to reset it, it won't reset unless you have a code. So it gave me the code to reset it once I got it all put back together. And it's supposed to be like a one-time code. So I did that and reset it, and it worked great. And it went for quite a while, and then it gave me that error again. Earlier this year, several months ago. And so this time I went ahead and I went to Epson and I bought one of their replacement tanks. Overflow deals. And then I went on that site again, and this time I had to purchase the code, and it was only $10. So I got another code and I reset it after I put it all back together, and it's been working great ever since. I mean, just beautifully, and I'm so thankful because printers aren't cheap. I mean, this one was fairly inexpensive. But I've had it now for probably 4 years. Because I think I had it a couple years in my old house. We've been in this house. Will be 2 years in January, which I can't believe. But yeah, so it's been a great printer. I love it. The only thing I did not like about it is that I cannot print photos on this machine because they never dry. So that's one thing you have to consider. So what I did was I bought a little HP photo printer that prints 4x6 photos when I need them. And yeah, and it works great. It's nice. It really wasn't that expensive either. So just something to think about. But yeah, these eco tanks, and they go forever and ever with the ink. I mean, it takes them a long time before you have to refill. So that's my 2 cents on the eco tanks. Okay, I'm just going to check that. Okay, that's good. All right, and this is the 3rd signature after I flipped it twice. So now we have one more thing to put in. Do I want to put it here? Maybe here. So yeah, that's my saga on the printer. I haven't, you know. And the lady I took it to in the first place. Okay, so when it was giving me trouble in the very first place last year, all I did was turn it around so I could see what was going on with it, and ink started sloshing out of it, and I'm like, what in the world? And it was making a big huge mess. So I put it in a box, put it in the back of my car, and I took it into this place that I take my printers to in Billings. And she said, well, first of all, she hates Epson printers. But anyway, she said, well, I don't know if I can fix this or not, but I figured if anybody could, she could. So I left it with her. It was a mess inside. There was ink everywhere, and I thought it was going in the trash can. I honestly did. I went over to Best Buy and a couple places to look for printers that she recommended, and I didn't find any. So anyway, she called me, and I went back in, and she cleaned it up. I mean, spick and span. She cleaned it up and washed out that tank. But she said, she cleaned it up, but she said that would need to be replaced, and she couldn't do that. So she said she only charged me $25 to do all that work, and she spent like 3 hours on it. And I'm like, no. I was going to insist on paying her. I wanted to pay her at least, you know, $75 to do that or whatever. And she says, nope. And so I was so thankful, very grateful. So then that's when I went hunting to find out where I could get a new ink filler or ink overflow tank and all that stuff. And yeah, so it was a big thing. Okay, so now we have, okay, So this is the first signature, and I've got a color page in there, so I'm going to go to the second. And let's put this one here. I'm just going to use glue to put this down. I need to try and think of some more interesting things to put in here for a little girl. Some sparkly things. I will show you. This is kind of going to go in at the last, but I did get some little bows from Hobby Lobby. They have the Paper Studio, and all this was 40% off. So got these little bows, and I got these heart stickers. So I'm going to put some of them in here, but I'm going to give the rest of them to her so she can put them where she wants to, because I know girls and little stickers, or little girls and stickers. And then I got this now. I put one of these in her sister's journal, first journal, bigger one like this. So I'll put one of these in hers too. And then this whole pack of die cut bows. I mean, there's 100 pieces in here. So I'll be putting some of these bows in here too, but that's kind of the last thing that I'm gonna do is, you know, all the bling and all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so now we need to flip it. That's the back, and then we flip it again. And we'll put this color page in here. Let's put it on this side. Okay, now we need to do some pockets, and I got these I'm trying to think. I think I resized these so I could use them as little journaling cards, little, you know, cards that she could pull out. This I cut out because I thought it was so cute. And I've got some of these castles in here, but I don't have that one. I could put it on here. So cute. And I can make a pocket out of it and put something in there that she could pull out. But if I'm going to do that, I need to reinforce this edge right here. And just happen to have all these cut-off pieces. I should use a plain white one though. Oh well. I already have glue on it now. Okay, so we'll just reinforce this edge. We're going to make a pocket. Oops, reinforced the wrong edge. That's the second time I've done that today. Well, you know what? we could put it over here so she gets in it from this side. So we'll do that. I know I'm off screen down here, but I'm just gluing. Nothing exciting. I need to put a little punch right here in the center. Okay, so we'll just glue this pocket down. Okay, and then we'll just have something that she can pull in and out of here, like maybe take one of these other pictures, if it's not too tall, fold it in half, maybe like this little kitty. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Okay, so we have that pocket. Now right here, I could use this kitty as a tuck spot right here and tuck something in here, like one of these journaling cards. So this was printed on cardstock, so I think I will round the corner on this one. I love my corner rounder. It's a Kotamaro Pro. You've probably seen these. Love it. It's got 3 different sizes. And we'll just glue this down here in the corner. And then we can put something fun in there. Here's a pretty carriage. I wanted to put somewhere, I'm thinking maybe back here, and I'll make it into a pocket also. See, let me put a little punch mark in this one. Okay, so we'll get this pocket down. Basically, in this one, I'm just getting some pockets put in and coloring pages. Then I have to figure out fun things to put in here. Because it's not like a journal she's going to write in. So, you know, it's got to have some fun things to do. So I could put one of these in here. That would be cute, and then she could pull that out. But I need to back it with something. So, let's see. I've got some pink cardstock here. I think we'll just go ahead and glue it to the pink cardstock, and then we'll just make Well, I'll call it a journaling card, but she's not going to use it for that, I'm sure. Maybe she might. I mean, her mom might prompt her to write something on there. She's like 4, so you know, I really hope she likes this. I tried to get it, you know, a little girly enough. And the other one, of course, was a little, you know, but I think the 8-year-old would enjoy this too. I mean, shoot, I like it. So, you know, it's just adorable. What's not to like, right? Okay, I've got to craft the lunch here. I have limited space, so, you know, after crafting all day, I've got several projects I'm working on. I'm also working on my challenge journal for this month, which is, you know, time consuming. And so I worked on it this morning, tried to get a bunch done on that, and then so I could work on this the rest of the afternoon. But then there's videos to watch and craft roulette and, you know, all the things. So Hallmark movie to watch, and which I didn't get done with it. I need to go back and finish watching it. So there. It's a cute little journaling card for her, but she'll be able to pull that out. And okay, and then we're back to the beginning. Okay, so what I might do is go ahead and do the same thing for this belly band. Put this back here. She'll have to pull it out and see what it is. So we'll glue it down to the pink also. Now you saw how long I had that in my jar, and I just pulled it out and used it. No problem. You gotta try that tip, I'm telling you, because it'll save you hours and hours of frustration. And time, too. Trying to get the pin to unclog your glue. Okay, so around the corners. And let's see. Well, I'll go back through and put some bling on this stuff, but we'll hide her back there behind. We could put a little collar on the cat. That would be cute. Put a little pink collar on the cat. I can get it to fit neckline. How's that? Not bad. Oops. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put one of these on here right now so we can see what it looks like. So cute. Oh, isn't that sweet? Love that. I should put some glue on it though, make sure it stays down. We'll make sure. That is so cute. Love it. I know you guys are sending me the vibes to do that. I heard you. Would have been cute too, just to put a little gem on there too, you know, like a lot of the cat collars have. Needs to dry. It's so cute. Okay. Need to put pockets or something on here. There's a lot of stuff I need to do in this book, and I really need ideas. This needs a pocket down here. And yeah, it's got a lot of work yet to do, and so this is like the back, and then you flip it over. This is the third signature. And this is where I put, no, it's not. Let's see. This is the third signature here because I made this bow and I'm going to hang charms from it. So I have to figure that out too. But I think that's where I'm going to stop right now. I mean, I could, you know, go ahead and put some stuff in here, but I need to give it some thought, and I need to fussy cut this out. I think this was going to go in the first signature. Can't remember where. Maybe here. Yeah, I think here. Fussy cut around that, make that pocket, and then, you know, I've got some other cutting to do, figuring out what I'm going to do. So thank you guys so much for coming by, spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed this and will stick with me through this, getting this book done. I'd really like to know what you think so far about it. All right. Thank you. Please press the like button and give me a comment. And you know, the last time I looked, I was at 199 subscribers. So as I mentioned before, when I hit 200, I'm going to do a drawing for a journal. And I will make a journal specially for whoever wins. So I will probably make the journal first, or just go ahead and make it and then show it. I'll show it in a video, and in that video probably I will say to make comments after the video on that particular video. And then the next time I come on, we will do a drawing, and it will draw from that particular, because I won't say it again. I don't want people coming on just for the drawing. You know, if you're a subscriber, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and then you will be entered into the drawing if you make me a comment on the right video. So be listening and watching for that, because I'm very close if I haven't made it already. So I'm very, very thankful for each and every one of you. So I will see you soon. Have a wonderful evening, morning, whenever you're watching this, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.